Exactly.
Can you talk about your first encounter with Coach Mike Stith, and what was that like, and what are practices like?
So I remember Coach Mike always like coming to watch our games when we were in 12s, and I think just like those little conversations that we had, about hitting or about fielding. When he always yells at me that I'm creating a ramp about to hit my face, and I don't think I'll ever get that voice out of my head every time I make an error. But practices are definitely a grind. You not only you learn like new physical things about our bodies, but just mental toughness as well. And he's a tough guy too, so he likes to get in your head. But you also learn that he just is pushing you and wants you the best for you, which is one of the things I really love about Coach Mike. And he's also like our second dad. He, checks up on us about life, and especially when Mark died, he was the first person to text us and reach out to us. So definitely, I had two father figures as well in the softball field and on and off the field. But practices are sometimes really, really tough, and it's kind of hard to get through. But being around my teammates just make those practices worth it, and all those foul pulls and base running, all of those worth it as well.
Yeah, you and Maya up the middle have to be one of my favorite middle combos that I've seen in a long
Yeah.
time. What can you kind of talk about the bond that you two had, and what was it like playing with one another?
Oh, oh my gosh, she is probably one of my favorite people in this world. She's like my sister. People all the time will call us like twins because we had like the same like body figure, and we looked alike a little bit. But it's kind of like we didn't even have to talk to each other because we kind of knew like what we're about to do, what we're going to do the next play. I was kind of like in her head the whole entire time. Like we just knew, we just had that kind of special connection. But she will forever be one of my best friends on and off the field. She's just that type of person who just spreads positivity in your life all the time. And not only that, but she makes you laugh like every single time you're with her. But she's just an incredible person, incredible player. And it's I'm just kind of honored that I got to play with her and be that duo, because we were pretty much unstoppable that whole year. So
Yeah, absolutely. Do you guys secretly try to one up each other in practice? Like you don't overtly say
all the time,
it, but
like especially like when she's up to bat, I would like tell our pitcher like throw this. We always were super competitive.
Mhm. That's great. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's when you get a chance to have those kind of connections, they one, it's just so much fun because it's
Right.
like your own secret language,
Yeah.
and then in practice, you guys are making each other better because
Right.
like you love them so much, but you're like, I'm just gonna edge them out in this drill
Yeah.
and in this drill.
I know. That's totally us. So
That's awesome. When speaking of practice, what's your favorite part of practice and why?
um my favorite part would probably just be taking ground balls with our whole infield, just because we've all been playing with each other for like the longest time. So and like you said, just try to be competitive and one up each other, and those little moments while taking ground balls to see who can make a better play. But like our team is super competitive with that kind of stuff, and it's just fun because we all know that we're just trying to like push each other's to be better. But definitely being around my mates in those moments are like the best part of practice.
Nice. So, I mean, I'm probably with you too. Like making plays is so
Yeah.
fun. Like hitting, like I
Yes.
love hitting, but
Right.
there's just like there's different dimensions to defense, like backhands,
Hmm.
forehands, on the run.
Right.
Um,
Exactly.
when you think about what's your favorite play to make? That's like one of the tougher ones that you put work into and you're able to do it in the game?
I would probably say the on the run plays, just because, there's so many things that you have to focus on at one time, and, they also look really good when you make them, so I think definitely the on the run plays are one thing that we work on and practice all the time, but look even better in the game during those, moments.
Right on. Awesome.